I'm starting over in my 2-year-old hardcore world. I've traveled thousands of blocks away and locked all my items in an obsidian box, and I can't retrieve them and return home until I've completed these 3 objectives. Acquire another set of netherite armor and equipment, grow 1000 melons, and complete every advancement introduced in Minecraft 1.18. All starting from nothing and risking losing my entire world. Our journey last left off in this plains biome. We had survived our first few days and just emerged from the caves fully equipped with iron armor. But now it was time to settle down and build a home. Now, in the first episode, I purposefully didn't make the most progress, and I'm sorry if you found that a little bit lame, but this episode is going to be full of progress. We're here in the plains biome, and it's time to make our home. But I don't just want to make a house or some base here. I want to build like a village or a civilization. So I think it's time we pitched a tent. And this is where it's all gonna begin. Do you guys remember in episode 1, like years ago, episode 1, when I said, okay, I promise this isn't where I'm gonna live for the whole series. Yeah, this is what I meant. Look, I finally did it. I live here now. Does anyone else find it ironic that the start of my civilization began with me traveling all the way across the world, finding a random bit of land, and then just saying, yeah, this is mine now. Ah, yeah, history does repeat itself. So I guess starting off here, I should probably gather everything I can possibly farm. You know, early stages, we need to farm everything, accumulate resources, and then just expand. So I've made my way out here to collect myself some spruce saplings because, I mean, spruce wood is just the best. Have you checked if you're subscribed lately? You may watch my videos all the time and not realize you're actually not subscribed. And if that's you, please consider subscribing. It's free and you can always unsubscribe later. Oh, there we go. Finally, we got some spruce. We got our first 4 spruce saplings. The sun is going down. I didn't bring my bed, so look, I know I've got full iron armor now, but I'm still gonna be a coward for life. No, zombie. Now we just go right ahead and we start farming up some wood. As much as we can. The first part of this video is all about farming. Since we've started over, we no longer have easy access to things like food. So once again, I need to make every crop, block, and animal farm I can. All right, come on, chicken friends. Come on. All right, great. So now we're farming chickens. I should also probably start farming my sugarcane alongside the riverbed. I'm gonna need a lot of this stuff later on. All right, well now we can start farming some crops as well, like our wheat. We really are starting over. I can't believe I'm actually starting a little wheat farm right now. This is super important. We obviously need wheat to do a lot of things like farm more animals because I want to farm more than just chickens. And ideally I farm some other stuff as well. For example, I found these beetroot seeds in the mine shaft. So although beetroot is kind of useless, we can definitely farm this as well. But the most important farm, of course, it has to be the melons. This is only the beginning, my little guys. But of course, I still want to farm potatoes. I want to farm carrots. So let's check out the village again. I'm pretty sure I remember finding some potatoes in this place. Yes, okay. Now I still need to find myself some carrots. I remember I saw a village in this spruce forest from the top of that mountain last episode. Oh, hello. Now this is a village. All right, carrots anywhere? I'll gladly take this wheat actually, because we can use this to start luring some animals, which is good. Hey, bale. All right, you know, I'm just gonna straight up steal this entire thing. I didn't manage to find a single carrot from the 2 villages I searched, but we'll worry about that later. Wait a minute. I've just had another idea. Can't you find carrots in the ocean? That's it. Come on, Betsy. Come on. All right, there we go. Cows secured. Now we're making a lot of progress here and it's great. You know, we've found a way to farm some wood. We're farming animals. We're farming crops. But at some point here, we're going to have to start making some new tools. We don't have the most resources for that. So we should probably find a way to get some iron soon. This is another great reason for starting off in a plains biome because animals are just everywhere, man. What a great start. We've already got our pigs, our sheep, our cows, and our chickens all in a pen each. Now we just need to keep farming up our farms so we can feed them and breed. And all right, if this egg spawns 4 chickens, you all have to subscribe right now. Okay, damn it. At this point, I had started just about every basic farm I could, but there was still one vegetable I was yet to get my hands on. So I went off on the journey for some carrots. And our journey for carrots was a success. We now have every vegetable to farm, I think. But on our way to these carrots, we also discovered some other treasures. Well, would you look at what we have here? My calculations are correct. It should be right under here. My calculations were wrong. There it is. Ooh, okay, this is kind of interesting. All right, well, this has been a wildly successful adventure. Let's head back home though, because we've still got a lot of work to do. When you play in the same Minecraft world for a long time, you really do take for granted things like elytras, shulker boxes. They just make adventuring so much easier. See, I have the boat across the ocean to get places. And also I can only carry so much before my inventory just gets too full when I need to like go home and deposit it somewhere. We came out of our little ocean adventure with a ton of hay bales, so now we can use this stuff to start actually breeding up our animals in here. There you go, make a baby chef. Oh my god, wait, is that a thing? White sheep, grey sheep make light grey sheep? Our settlement was now fully developed for farming. We had started every basic farm, which meant it was now time to move into a new era, an era of building and expanding. But for that, we were going to want some stone. And a lot of it. So this is going to be my mine. I don't really know what the plan is with this. I just want to dig out a bunch of cobblestone. Maybe I'll just make a staircase that goes all the way down to bedrock, because now I want a ton of cobblestone to build with. Also, hopefully I can find some iron on my way down and some coal. But yeah, I'm just going to dig out this hole for the next, I don't know, however long. Okay, and I already broke my pickaxe. Oh, that's not good. It appears we've dug into a cave. That's not really where I want to be right now. I'm kind of happy just digging for stone. Okay, this is a great find though. I did definitely want some more coal. Okay, so I've found myself down in this cave, but to be clear, I am not down here to explore. I am just down here to light it up, make it safe, and maybe while I'm down here, I'll collect all the coal that I see. And some dripstone. I'll take some dripstone. Okay, so I may have dug my way into quite a large cave. And again, I'm really not trying to explore and find like diamonds and stuff, but I will let myself in here because I see a bunch of iron and some coal that I definitely I want to grab and then just get out. Plus, we've got a spawner over there, which could be anything. All right, this cave is giant, so making it completely, you know, lit up is going to be a task. Oh, that's terrifying. Oh, that's even more terrifying. Oh my gosh. This cave is huge. I actually think this is the first gold I've mined in this new adventure. Nope, no ravines, no ravines. All right, now we just need to check out what this spawner up above here is. What mob is this gonna be? Spider. Oh, that's kind of lame. That's really lame, actually. I don't know. Is this spider farm worth making? Oh, we got saddles, though. That means we can get ourselves some horses. I mean, a cool find. We got saddles. I'm happy with that. I hate this ravine because I just feel like a creeper's gonna drop on top of me from it. Okay, that's definitely enough exploring that cave. And for the next few hours, I went back to mining stone, and a lot of time passed during this, so I made sure to take this opportunity to keep expanding all my farms. I cut down a ton of trees so I'd never run out of wood, but more importantly, I grew my crop farms bigger, and I kept feeding all my animals since I was yet to have a reliable source of food. And we even got our first melon. Okay, that is huge. That is huge. All that other stuff barely matters. What's most important is our melon farm is expanding. Right, and I think what might make a great food source to begin with, since we have so many of them, will be some cooked potatoes. And then I went right back to grinding. So I may have just spent the last few hours just strip mining for iron and coal underground. Not my proudest moments. So things are going really well. I've got tons of iron for tools. I've found plenty of coal for torches and to cook things. And most importantly, I've got a ton of stone and cobblestone, and I'm ready to build something with it. So all this cobblestone is what I've gathered from mining underground. And I've even got more over here. Like, this is so much cobblestone. So I think our next step now is actually going to be to smelt some of this into some stone so we can make some stone bricks. So the first thing I want to build is a giant wall enclosing a giant area all around here. And then I'm going to light it all up. And that is going to be our fortress. That is going to be our safe place. Another thing, however, is we don't have the most coal. So as a substitute, I'm actually going to get to work on the tree farm. And then I'm going to burn these logs into charcoal as a quick and easy way to get fuel while I'm waiting around for stuff to burn. So as you can see, I've stockpiled quite a lot of blocks now. I have all this stone, and I also have all these stacks of spruce logs as well. It's kind of ridiculous. So now it's time for us to actually define the area of which we're going to call home. I'm going to build some giant walls, which will be our home for, well, the rest of this adventure. So now I've got this giant boundary surrounding this whole area. I really want to make this wall look good, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to achieve that today. The first thing, which is obviously most important, is making this wall actually practical and have it actually keep the mobs out. Now have this stone wall surrounding this entire area, which will prevent any mobs from coming in or getting out. Now there's really only two more jobs I want to do. One of those is light up the entire area within these walls to make it completely mob proof. And the second thing is to make the wall actually look good and presentable. But the first thing I'm going to do is light everything up so we officially have a complete safe haven. The great thing about lighting up areas with the new update is they changed the light level at which mobs will spawn in 1.18, where it used to be like 7 or something. It's now 0, which means as long as the block is only slightly touched by a torch, it'll completely prevent any mobs from spawning. And why not? Let's just make 4 whole stacks of torches. That'll probably get us somewhere. Now that it's nighttime, it's a good time to test to see if my method of lighting has worked. I've lit up everything within our walls besides the mess of a forest over there. As long as we look around and no mobs are spawning, I think we've done a good job. That means I can have complete peace of mind as I wander around this area. All right, but it's in here that's the real issue. I'm gonna have to probably tidy up this tree farm that I've tried to organize here. And with the tree farm now properly organized and lit up, there is no longer any place for mobs to hide within these walls. And this is the humble beginnings to the place we now call home. Now I know I said I wanted to make the walls look good, but unfortunately I won't be able to do that today since I wanted to release one final video for the year. I have to be honest, I haven't been the most motivated to play Minecraft lately, but I still wanted to thank you all for such an incredible year. I am really excited on making next year even better, and I hope I find that spark to play heaps of Minecraft again soon. And just remember, this is only the beginning.